we last left off, you guys had finished dealing with the golden Giga Chads. You had also gotten done speaking with none other than King Julius himself, who was, I would like to remind you, sarcophagized in milk.
Did you have to remind us?
Yes.
Delicious. Yes,
Yeah.
the yogurt corpse king.
Yes.
Was that... wait, hold on. Wait, was that the milk of human kindness?
It was the yogurt of human kindness. Okay.
Boris, I have this calculator to show you how much if you fuck around, you'll find out. And if you keep fucking around, you'll find out.
Alright. We shall pick up... Oh, so you guys got a nice big paycheck out of it. There was a message inscribed...
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yes, the music. I should jump in
for
for the music. There we go. Oh, sexy.
I don't see a stream.
No,
oh,
I
no,
just played it in Foundry. It's the classic song.
It's the swing jazz in Foundry.
It's not playing for me right now. Oh, no, it is.
I hear it.
Oh.
I heard it.
Oh. There we go. There's a message inscribed for you all on the sarcophagus lid, beseeching a meeting with you all from a mysterious benefactor. Afterwards, you all left. This is going to pick up a next day, following you guys getting some rest, making sure you all are properly leveled to level 10. I'll turn down the music a little bit again. Keep that as... There we go. Background noise.
Okay.
As the morning light peeks over the horizon, welcoming another day, Justice Fist begins to stir from their beds. The thought of Yogurt Man still fresh in their nightmares.
Simon had to significantly exert himself to lift the golden statue, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Oh, yes.
He went full, like, nosebleed. Crazy.
First time exerting your power to 11.
Fucking.
All right.
And I think Simon had a sudden realization that his powers are starting to really return to him now.
So.
I want everyone who is waking up to roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Alrighty, perception coming up from Ivan. Because Ivan has eyes, and his name starts with I.
It's so good to wake up and not be sick.
Yes, your character is feeling better.
But not
Ivan
better
does not
than
have green
water.
eyes right now.
It could have been even better if it was in yogurt. Why did I think that?
It's so good.
Why did I think that?
I was gonna say, how many of us are avoiding the milk during breakfast?
Just awkwardly staring at it.
What would you like any sugar with your tea? Sugar, nothing else. There's nothing else to put in tea.
Would you like something in your coffee?
No,
Perhaps-
black is.
green.
I will be happy black.
Ivan is the only
Ivan
character
grabs-
not to notice this.
Ivan's just busy grabbing a dry cereal bowl.
As Simon, Nevo, and Alex You're the only ones to notice that as you wake up, you feel a slight tremor rippling through the ground. Not quite an earthquake, but as you are looking around your domiciles, your bedrooms, you do notice that there is stuff on the floor. As well as quite a few things knocked over.
I mean, we are in fantasy California.
You indeed might have had a small earthquake during the night.
Oh fuck, I start picking my shit up.
As you begin to clear up your mess,
Fuck.
make your way on downstairs, you see... Making my way downtown. You see Barbara and the peons gathered around the front desk, listening intently to the radio. And I will turn off the music here, or at least pause it.
Dateline.
As Barbara and your 4 employees are kind of huddled around her desk, and you see Barbara trying to turn it in, try to gain the best signal out of it.
Something up.
As you... Your Professor Fred's on the radio this morning.
What? Oh.
As Barbara also... No, the tall one. The fish guy.
Dr. Oceanus?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I think
I think it's got something to do with this. As she tosses a paper at you, Alex, as you read the front headlines, the National Congressional Archives broken into, 13 dead.
What?
I've got the feeling we missed another location.
As you see what appears to be a drawing of the perpetrator, none other than your armored nemesis, Anatar.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we definitely missed a location.
Yeah, and for
Hold
some
on, hold
reason,
on, hold
Wake
on.
Nugget's also in the screen.
Yeah, no, hold on. Barb was tuning in to what?
A radio station.
And now we see a drawing?
Newspaper.
Newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Oceanus on radio talking about news from the newspaper.
Okay, I think I got it.
We see him. I was like, wait, how did we see a picture from the radio? Huh?
Television!
This new invention of
Yeah, that's
radio
a,
vision is great. It's literally just... Sorry.
I thought we agreed that only has started happening over in Venegovia. What's going on here?
Man, this radio vision is great. It actually sends images of the radio waves into picture form.
No, it's again. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's like so clever! Oh my gosh!
Like,
okay,
what?
reeling it on back in.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
hold on. Wait, I want to know, Gypsy, what are you talking about?
No, you hear, like, you know, like hearing frequencies that that aren't like strictly visible. So you hear the radio signal, and it's an illusion that conjures in your mind. So you see a vision while you're hearing the radio signal, and the vision is the visual component of the audio visual signal.
I can't wait. I can't wait for someone to try that.
So they magically encode images into the audio.
I can't wait
So if you close your eyes, you can...
Hold on, I'm getting CNN on my crystal ball.
Wouldn't that be so cool? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
All right.
Really quick, I can't wait for somebody to do that before someone else war in the world.
We would like to welcome our guest today, Dean of the History Department of Sanria University, Dr. Ija Oceanus. Doctor, what can you tell us about this Anatar person? It's like, well, sir, to put it simply, Anatar is the fabled king of Atlantis before the fall, or its fall at the end of the First Era. And it sounds like he's going to continue on with that, as he's suddenly cut off by the host. Well, sir, First Era. Well, sir, that was certainly a long time ago. What is he doing in this fine day and age? Well, for the life of me, I couldn't tell you, but I know some people who have had run-ins with him here and there. You may have heard of them, by the way, Justice Fist.
You mentioned us.
As you can almost, like, feel him nodding towards the receiver at you guys. I have been told that they have told me that he has been after some sort of artifacts, the likes of which artifacts? What sort of artifacts? Well, shards of some ancient weapon, I believe. So you're saying some prehistoric Atlantean king has manifested in our civilized era in search of some nefarious Atlant gizmo? Well, not...
Historian knows about him.
Well, not prehistoric. We have plenty of documented history regarding the First Era, so I apologize for having to correct you there. Secondly, I hardly believe that a sharpened piece of metal constitutes as a gizmo any more than any other sword or dagger would, regardless of whether it was Atlantean or not. True, true. But would you also agree that this timing is not suspicious? I beg your pardon? World has finally settled down after the Great War, and now this happens? Do you believe that this is possibly Red Leaf sympathizers being involved somehow? I'm sorry, what? Perhaps some conspiratorial attempt to reignite the war? I have my doubts. There we go. Thank you, Dr. Oceanus, for coming on. We'd like to go on to our commercial break for now. Blue steel tires, the only tires that are blue and not made of steel. More on that later.
Well, I hope we haven't just gotten him to lose his doctorate or something.
Well,
Cassandra approaches you, one of your peons. So how about it, boss?
How about what?
Can we get on the job? As she taps on the newspaper. Come on, I know you guys have been having trouble with this guy. Give us something other besides like night shifts and guarding warehouses. We're dying out there. We need some excitement.
Well, I guess that depends on how suicidal you are.
Oh, listen, boss. I'm an adventurer. Suicide is part of... No, it's not.
No, it
not
really
right.
isn't.
No, that's it.
Dangerousness is our second middle name. And
Listen.
you see Inky Doo and Gecko kind of give a half-hearted shrug, and Tidewater's just kind of busy picking shit out of his nails.
Listen, I don't honestly know how impressive you think we are. Gestures to gathered party. But we're pretty small potatoes compared to who our bosses were. And this guy fucking destroyed our bosses. So...
I mean, you can't expect him to be at the bank now. What robber shows up to the bank after they've robbed it?
I mean, maybe he wants to be thorough, so he might double back for something if he missed something.
All right. I just wanted to throw it by you. We were all just kind of chomping at the bit a little bit. But
I mean, if you have any leads...
I can get you leads. She gives a thumbs up. Roll a sense motive.
Gladly.
Is that everybody or just...
Anybody who wants to.
Fanny.
I will roll.
Ah, darn.
Okay. Oh, 7 minutes. Run grab food. Get this room and grab something. Okay. Here. Okay. Chat, you still there?
I am now.
Okay. Yeah, she seems like she might have something on her mind.
One condition.
Anything at all.
Even the slightest whiff of any sort of direct confrontation or altercation or even getting spotted by this guy or anybody even vaguely related to him, you fucking run.
Gotcha. I'll leave him for you.
Yeah, just don't get fucking killed.
She gives a thumbs up, looks at the rest of her companions. Boys, we are on the way.
Well, also this is like a group decision, so I can't like sign off on that by myself, but, you know.
We'll be on the way after the group decision is done. You see the little kobold raise up its hand, patiently waiting for you to call on it.
Yes?
National Archives are at the Capitol. How are we gonna get there?
I'm back with my food. What am I rolling sense motive for?
To see if our peons are going to get themselves killed.
Are you guys gonna get yourselves fucking killed?
So, I believe the question was, the peons wanted to go investigate, potentially the National Congressional Archive.
Just investigate.
Alex, for you, she sounds like she might have a few thoughts on what she could do down there. Simon, opposed by a bluff, and you managed.
There's bullshit afoot. Just don't know how.
It would go to the would it go to the opposer?
I don't remember when meets beats is a thing.
Right. Well, they're the one offending me, I guess, my defense. So I'd say they win.
Okay. So, Simon, yeah, they probably... Cassandra looks calm.
They already bluffed in your scrutiny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cassandra seems confident in what she wants to go do.
I squint.
And the question that Gecko put forward was, how the hell are we going to get down there?
If
That's
we
like-
all prove it, I was not blanket approving this. I'm not the boss of the group or anything. I just was saying maybe.
And I mean, I don't think you'll let us take out the blimp. And, As you see Gecko kind of nervously glance over at the garage. I don't think you'll be letting us take out the car.
I mean...
What's wrong with the car?
Blimp is up the fly guy. I feel like I should ask the folks down at the garage if lending the car out for an extended thing is like chill. I mean, they really want those reports on it, plus dealing with Ainsley and... I mean, you would have to read the entire instruction manual first, which might take you a couple of days. Depends on in how much of a hurry you're in.
Where would the instruction manual be?
It's
Alex has it.
the glove compartment, because I definitely don't carry that thing around.
There's an awkward silence the moment you mention in the glove compartment.
What? Why is no one saying anything?
Wait, what?
No?
I'm guessing the car is in the mechanics?
We parked it
Or...
the
Yeah?
same place we always do.
Didn't we? It looks to the garage.
Alex, as you make your way on into the garage, you notice that where you had parked the Typhon previously, the night before, there is now a giant hole in the ground.
Oh, god damn it.
I am back.
Is this another horrible flesh explosion thing?
Hey, question, yeah.
Yeah?
Would the car have... Where the car is, where there is a hole, I like to roll to see if I can spot anything, like a note or some gold, rhinestone residue.
Go ahead. Roll a perception.
Alright.
And it's not just a hole, it's almost as if a giant mole had dug into the earth. Your garage is sprayed with dirt everywhere.
Digger mode. That would be a
26. As you are kind of glancing down into this conspicuously car-sized hole, and you turn on your flashlight to kind of glance down and in, this hole goes on for fucking ever.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
It is a black abyss.
Okay, I wasn't looking into the hole. I was looking around the hole to see if there was, like, anything left.
I was getting to that.
Okay.
As you are kind of glancing around, and you do find, sifting through the dirt piles that are around there, these little flakes of crystallized Rheingold that are scattered about that seem to also line the tunnel going down.
I think it could be Riley, or it could be someone else. The little potato man that we know of. He was the clone of another potato man that we know of.
I don't think that would work out like this. I'm going with Occam's razor.
Wait,
You
what?
say-
Out of character?
You don't know what Occam's razor is?
I don't remember.
The most likely solution is the most obvious.
Oh, I've never heard that term. But yeah, I did find this as he pulled up the crystallized Rheingold or Rheingold.
Is there any blood splatter?
There is not.
Well, good news. It didn't grow legs and run off.
Yeah, no flash explosion this time. But the first time it was ice explosion, then flash explosion. This looks like dirt explosion.
Yes. Did you notice those signs of an earthquake?
Yes,
I'm starting to suspect that was not an earthquake.
Fuck. Okay. Delay in any reconnaissance shit. We have to go get the car. Also.
Oh no. What if it was an earthquake?
Hey, you guys. I gesture at our peons. Can you run to the garage next door and tell them that something fucky's happened with the car again?
Cassandra gives you a salute as they begin to make their way on down the street to the House of Gears.
I just hope it doesn't hit a fault line.
Time to change one of the extra abilities granted by the... let's see here. Switch from powerful telekinesis. Oh, wait, no, I don't even need to do that, right? Let's see. Skills. Counterweight, kinetic grip.
I wonder... Hey, Simon, are you good at math?
I received an education, yes.
What? Alright, you went to school for math or something, didn't you?
Well, I'm just really good with numbers. I did do some math study, but most of my math...
47 times 33.
Okay, nerd. Okay, nerds.
1551.
Alright.
Opinions. Do you think if I fell a really long way but turned into smoke at the last second that I'd be fine?
What would I roll for that?
Roll physics.
I think I'm afraid.
What
if
would
you're,
physics be?
are you vulnerable to any kind of bludgeoning when you turn into mist? Is it perhaps only partially reduced, or is it fully...
Stuff doesn't hurt it bad, but also I can fly?
Well, if it'll only hurt half as bad...
But also
if
I
you
can
would die
fly.
10 times over, you'd only die 5 times over.
But also I can fly!
Oh, that's true.
I mean, unless
Would I have to accelerate upwards the same amount that I was going down? I don't know, I didn't go to fucking college.
I mean, if the hold is one of the largest holds ever made, which I believe would be about 1,200 feet down, with very terminal velocity, so that's not theoretical.
I mean, I can jump off the roof later, it was just a thought.
Okay, what could I actually roll to know to see if that would fucking work?
I don't know.
Yeah, nothing for you, bud.
Can I roll
I got-
Can I roll a phrase to figure out how much your life would be worth by then?
You
If
would
I
have praised the dirt.
If I just tried it, you have to figure it out, Storm.
Yeah. You don't even know how deep the hole is, first of all.
I'm going to take out a penny. And I'm going to drop it.
As
wait
you
till
see it
And wait till it can figure out.
As you flick a penny down the hole, and you make a wish. You do not. You do not. You do not hear a reverb come up.
Well, that breaks my idea. I was hoping that it could hear how long it takes to hear the cling and how long it takes to hear a ping from the penny to go down, and I could calculate that.
How much rope do you think we have altogether?
Simon dashes off. He dashes off to his personal library.
Ivan is gonna try this again. Except this time he is going to use I hate waste. No, you know what? I know something heavier that I can use. I'll throw my daggers down. Or drop my dagger down.
Oh my gosh, stop throwing things down.
Swear to God, if you get to the bottom of the hole, it has a fucking huge... just the car has a big dent from a penny and a dagger stuck in the fucking roof, and I'm going to be so fucking mad.
You drop your dagger down there. You just kind of yeet, make another wish off it. As you don't even hear... Actually, I need you to roll a perception check for the dagger.
Can I hit one?
DC is... No.
Okay, what's the DC?
Roll, and I'll see.
What is the width and length of the hole compared to the Justicar? Is it like one Justicar size?
One Justicar size.
Amazing.
No.
Imagining a Looney Tune imprint of the car.
Can Alex or anybody else roll for something?
I would have been listening.
You guys hear nothing.
We'll have Alex roll for something.
Can I? I'll take that as a no.
Hey, I mean, I was waiting for you to roll if you wanted to.
I just said can I and you said nothing. Let's
See what we got. Ooh.
Hi, Nevo.
Or, yeah, 23%.
Hey, Ivan, you know what you should throw down there?
What?
No, I'm sorry, that's mean. I
What were you going to say?
was going to say your turtle.
He pulled Vladimir in his hand.
How dare
so
you?
defensively.
I mean, isn't it magic or something?
Yes, but that doesn't mean it can't die.
Oh. Nevo, can you throw some bones down there?
You're fun, Vladimir. You're fun.
You can see through the turtle, I don't know, maybe wrap it in some pillows.
The turtle doesn't have dark vision.
Wrap it in some pillows and duct tape a flashlight to it.
Question.
Very nice of my emotional support turtle.
Question, Storm.
Yeah.
I still have that, bat guy from, ways back. I think he can he can fly, right?
He can, actually.
Nice,
I was about to say, why don't we just toss the dead dog down? He can be resurrected.
I have a better idea. As I'm gonna go resurrect our
closet.
I'm gonna go resurrect our winged friend back.
The bone freezer.
What?
We don't need no.
What?
Wake up. This
Just
is a
a
very loud radio. Alarm.
What? Alright.
Pink Floyd just appeared.
Okay, so anyone can make a perception check to have recognized that Simon ran away with haste back up to his bedroom.
Can I take a 10 on this?
Roll.
You may choose to take a 10 on this, but
I will take a 10 on this.
Simon is
So
Simon
20.
is gone for about 20 minutes.
Ivan rolls his eyes and is just like, I'll be back. He is going to go.
I don't know, however long you guys are up there, but he's got anyone that comes up to his room, the door's wide open, and he's got like, basically he has invaded Ivan's former bedroom with so many books. It's more book than room.
Nice.
And not just books, but knickknacks and arcane gizmos, talismans and clockwork.
Sick.
And he has this book open that's defying the laws of physics a little bit, and it's floating in midair. It's his telekinesis sphere book.
And
he's
you remove the wall in. It's giant.
Finish.
Not yet. Yeah, it's not broken yet. But I'm using variable prowess, and I'm doing this ritual. There's this circle drawn, and Nellet is in the middle of it.
Yeah, Simon, what are you doing?
I'm solving the problem.
By ritual?
I've performed various rituals and customizations to enhance the magical capabilities of people that wield these weapons. I have found ways to channel the magical potential in this sword to grant me capabilities beyond my normal ken. I am changing the properties of this sword right now. And I'm going to attempt to fly us all down that hole.
Sick.
Oh, because apparently Nevo is using it. I'm guessing it's using its back to fly it down the hole.
Good. I'd like to be able to catch all of us if the bat dies while we are mid-flight down an enormous chasm.
Oh yeah, hell no. I'm not like letting the bat carry me or anything. I just figured it'd scout ahead.
No, I didn't mean that it was flying us down. It just meant that Nevo was having the bat thing fly down.
Good. Alright. Have a scout, I guess. Can a giant... He sits down, he finally gets his nose out of the book and looks across the room at Ivan. Wait, can a two-headed bat zombie scout?
I don't know, it's Nevo's skeleton. He might be able to see through its guys like I can with Vladimir.
I've got to be honest with you. I've studied many forms of magic over the past 6 months and encountered unusual things, but necromancy still bothers me. Maybe it's the angelic in me.
Yeah, even a major in my school, I didn't really.
Of course. The culture's different over there. A little more utilitarian.
Wait, over where?
You know, where you grew up.
Oh,
Insert nation now. Insert nation. Simon. Gypsy does not remember the name of.
Neither does Kitsune.
In Vinagovia, well, the church still has most of the influence on culture in that respect, and necromancy is frowned upon.
I mean, my school wasn't exactly... Yeah, they weren't hated by church, but they weren't exactly like... I think it's just some religious protest.
Well, everyone knows that in the Great War, one side in particular was employing a lot of necromancy and not the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's especially weird that they were talking about down with the blood rituals.
I wonder if there was any connection between the events of the Great War, the coming of the meteor. Perhaps something could have happened to accelerate it? It might be more than just idle speculation by that radio announcer. Well, leave me alone. I still have maybe 17 more minutes left.
Oh, and... and that...
I'm still not good with people.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna have the, how far can I be away from my summon? Is it 30 feet?
Should be short range. It should say in your thing. I don't keep track of all the sphere abilities. Too much for my brain to handle. That's why I usually say when you got a question about them, post them on there so we can look on over.
So you're going to have it fly down and like this one can't talk, right? So how are you going to know what it sees? Can you like see through it, or I don't really get any of this magic shit.
Actually...
Let him look. Let him look.
No, it's not that. Nope.
I mean, maybe it could carry your dog down there? That one can talk, right?
Advanced. Let's see.
See the dog? We could take the flashlight to it.
Life. This works.
Just I'm imagining Nevo standing there flipping through the pages of necromancy dummies.
Yeah. No, not that one.
Oh shit, got a fear aura. That's right.
I don't see anything about distance, so... Oh wait, hold on. 6th level,
Ish. Not in your... Tom, not in your class abilities. It should be in the sphere. In the death sphere.
Yeah.
I'm also looking to see if I had any abilities that allowed me to look through my undead guys. I don't think I do.
Well, if it takes your dog could just tell us what's down there, right?
Bro.
The problem is that we didn't hear Jack, so how are we going to hear anything from Jack? So how are we going to hear?
Have him talk. Have him fly down with dog. Yeah, do the whole process.
Bat's instructions: fly dog down till you reach bottom. Wait a minute. Fly dog back up.
I guess at this point I can turn full. What is the blood?
Well,
Never just looking things up.
I'm probably gonna have to send both of my guys down there. Have Dee Dee come back up with some reconnaissance for us, hopefully.
Wait, if that's the idea, I am fine handing my turtle off and I do the eyes of it.
How far does that go?
There is actually no range on that. This is a funny thing.
Okay. It's probably easier than carrying a whole bone dog.
Turtle power.
Do we still need to tape a flashlight to the turtle?
I don't think the turtle has.
The moment you say bone, Buddy Bonesley's ears perk up as he stares at you, Alex.
Hey, guys.
It has low light vision, but that's not what
So, tape a flashlight to the turtle.
Yeah, he will bring out his electric lantern and I guess grab some adhesive of some kind.
Duct tape.
And he's going to tape it, actually let me check. Oh, here's climber's kit. Let me check that.
Huh?
I'm looking something about climber's kit in town.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. While you're looking at that, Nevo begins to resurrect his bat monster. Give me 1 second to make sure that wasn't major outside my apartment.
Who was once a man.
Okay, the cannot see through his eye because of information. I know there's something that allows me to see through his eye. Let's be empathetic, which doesn't allow me.
Okay. I removed the talons. Once 20 minutes are past, I have finished removing the talons, dancing weapon. Oh no, I already had focused power. I only take 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I remove dancing weapon and whirlwind assembly. Whirlwind assembly was already gone for focused power. So I remove dancing weapon and I add a new trait that I was specifically waiting until higher levels to start using. So my spheres granted by my sword as a customized weapon are now powerful telekinesis, focused power, and flight.
Okay. So,
I don't think
give me. So, just so we can narrow this back in, Nevo is resurrecting his bat.
Correct.
Ivan is strapping a flashlight to his turtle.
Well, here's the problem.
Yeah,
I don't see the ability that I can see through my turtle's eye because empathetic link specifically says but cannot see through its eye because of the neutral and general emotions that we share.
Huh.
Earlier, Pathfinder. Oh, wrong. Familiar.
That means you'll have to take some kind of other talent to be able to use it that way.
Yeah, but I remember this earlier, so I was able to do that.
Spells, deliver touch spells, speak with master, speak with animals of its kind. You cast magic through it.
But I remember me being able to see through it with eyes earlier.
I don't remember what it was, kiddo. I don't keep track of that stuff.
No, Buddy Bones it is.
Okay. So...
I guess we can strap the flashlight to his head.
Sure, I guess.
Alright. As you tape the flashlight to the dog's head, and the dog mounts the two-headed bat monster, as it begins to...
poor choice of words.
Yeah?
Oh no.
As it begins to climb
They're
deep
all
into
furry
the hole.
campaigns now.
Hold on. None of them are anthropomorphic.
I mean, the bat was a man.
Yeah, and Buddy
you're right.
Mosley is sentient.
Yeah. And
Okay,
Listen,
let's move along. Let's move along before we think about this anymore.
listen, we want to talk about how many anthropomorphic animal creatures there are in basic D&D.
I know.
Yeah, there we go.
It's more of a scaly setting than a...
The cats, the dogs, the birds, the numerous reptiles, the fish.
The kobolds, the dragonborn.
And let's not forget the new D&D book, which has literal animal gods.
Yep.
We just got
All right.
Or furry gods, I'm sorry.
What did you name the bat? What did you rename the bat creature?
Please let it be bat following
Bat.
you.
It was
I don't-
Batra.
Oh, yes.
I kept, because you technically named it after the Godzilla monster, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's right. As this thing begins to clamber its way into the hole,
Is it?
you see the light from Buddy Bonesley's flashlight keep going down, and down, and down.
Well, I'm making another cup of coffee.
I'm trying to see, what is the speed of the bat?
Fly down, or is the whole 2D?
I don't have his speed on my... I don't have the character sheet for him. I never got one.
Well, shit. Because it's not really large enough for him to spread his wings and fly. Because your car was... The bat was a large creature.
I think the car is 3x2.
Oh yeah,
It
it
was
fits
only
in
a
that
li-
square.
Yeah. And the car was only a little larger than that. So it would be like wall climbing down like a bat. It takes a good while, we'll put it that way, for it to...
Does it take 10 minutes?
I'd say so.
Fried some eggs.
That's a long time.
My question was more, how does this stuff in familiar game have a time limit? Or a range?
I couldn't find a range.
Yeah, see if there's a range on your bat monster.
Do you remember the stat, like the stat block you use for base?
So it'll be an animate, Tom. It'll be an animate or raise dead. The sphere ability. I will bring it.
But do you remember the stat block that you use for the base of it?
That's not what it's based off of.
Well, I meant for the blood.
It's too narrow for it to be flying.
I thought it was flying down.
As a standard action, you may touch an impact dead body and spend a spell point to reanimate it as a zombie or skeleton for 1 minute per caster level. This creature gains blah blah blah. Facer commands.
I don't see anything about like a distance.
1 minute per caster level is how long you get. Cannot speak, no knowledge or abilities, cannot answer questions, does not regain hit points between. Have a total number of reanimated creatures active at any one time whose combined hit dice does not exceed twice your caster level.
It takes 2 minutes and it's not even there.
You have to choose something.
It would actually take less. So,
I don't need to
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a range. I guess it's just as far as it can get in 1 minute per caster level.
So to make this simple, I will just keep the story going. As about 10 minutes before this thing makes its way back up top. It was down there for a fucking while. As you see it, Buddy leaps off, smiling happy as can be, as Batra in one of its jaws drops off what looks like a massive piece of quartz crystal.
Very cool. As soon as it drops it, can I kind of upload it?
Roll a knowledge of nature. Okay, you can roll on appraise afterwards.
Doesn't miss anything?
That's a 20 for the nature check and for the appraise.
Alex comes back with coffee and hands that up.
It is a quartz crystal, about as long as your arm and nearly as thick. These sorts of crystals only form under intense, heat and stuff like that. Like deep earth and heat.
Well, wherever he was incredibly hot, because these things don't form unless there's still intense pressure and heat.
I mean, it was incredibly hot at some point. Puts a hand over the hole to see if I can feel any hot air coming up.
You feel a little bit of warmth, but not too much.
Yeah, there's a bit of an updraft. I don't think there's a lava pit at the bottom.
As for your praise, this chunk of crystal, you could probably get about $50 out of it.
Nice.
Only that? Jesus.
But it's just kind of like a
Quartz, dude.
That's like nowadays that'd be like $500.
Oh, true.
True.
Well,
Yeah, it's quartz.
Got a
They
good chunk of
have,
change
like,
here. We can probably get about $50, please.
Sure, great. More worried about the car.
There's probably more of that where that came from.
Also great, but
Ivan-
also car.
Ivan goes to, I was about to say Ivan goes to his storage closet and starts grabbing pickaxes.
Nevo, can you ask your dog if it's all the car?
I'll allow my dog to talk.
Alright.
We'll allow Diamond Doggo, or Dead Doggo, to talk.
Thank you, Master, for letting me speak.
Rick Rave!
What did he say?
Rick Rave!
Big cave?
Big rave?
Rick's grave?
Big
There's
cave.
kobolds down there.
I guess Ivan comes back to the mining equipment and just goes, I hope you're going to remain to go. A son in mine, mind the elevatoring us down to a new ability?
It's not my ability. It's the magic of the sword.
But
And a bit
you
of
have the
studying.
sword. But you have the sword. So
Yes.
it is your ability.
Oh, shucks. All right. I chugged down the coffee. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. All right. Okay, you can do this.
As you begin to channel the magic. Oh,
Hello, Dead Dogger.
Yep.
Go ahead.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna try to sneak away from the group with Dead Doggo.
This is your one chance at getting on the elevator.
Okay. You're trying to sneak?
Yeah.
You might succeed.
gotta roll that stealth check.
Oh, wait.
Damn you, Alex.
Oh, no. I'm good at looking.
Oh.
There's something going on around here.
we all know that.
We do, in fact, all know.
It's the stench that gives it away mostly.
You know, I don't...
As Nevo begins to back away from the group suspiciously, his dog, its tongue lolled out to the side as it happily follows him.
Well, what are you doing?
Oh, I have a side adventure, so you guys have fun.
Are you afraid of heights?
Are you afraid of the dark?
I'm going with a sense motive when I say that.
How do I counter sense motive again in this?
Bluff.
Unless it's true.
Still gotta roll that bluff. See if there's any ulterior.
I guess it would be diplomacy if it's the truth.
Well,
30.
bad at sneaking, good at lying.
Alright, yeah. He's got something else. He's got something else he needs to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there might be a lot of new dead bodies there.
Leave him alone. He can do his thing if he wants.
Yeah, I have more important stuff to do. See ya.
Okay, bye. Don't die.
Bye. Don't commit any unspeakable atrocities while we're gone.
Well, second here you go. Have the hand sign the pickaxe.
He grabs it immediately, drops it. He's holding it I'm imagining you put it pickaxe down with the wooden shaft, and he grabs the top of the handle as soon as you like go gunk. Ah!
Well, I have another idea.
Those things are heavy. And then he grabs two hands and he lifts it up over his shoulder. Okay.
I have about the same strength in you two, and I can lift you. But I have another idea. And he looks towards our peon.
They're still at the House of Gears, I assume.
I'd say so.
Yep, they're at the House of Gears.
Oh, I didn't know they left.
Yeah, they're gone.
Listen,
Well,
if
you didn't
you
move them.
if you want to start a mining operation underneath our base, then can we at least scout it out first? Do we have to dig up rocks right this second? The hole's not going anywhere.
What if we built a scaffolding? going all the way down this shaft.
Yes, great.
I
Projects
go
for
to-
later. Can we find the car?
I was gonna say that I go to the fucking intercom and just go.
Somebody
the
go
fuck-
down the hole and stop talking about going down the hole. Somebody
I
do
cast
something.
telekinesis
Okay.
using powerful telekinesis to be able to affect 5
like a-
adult humans.
Like a
Instead
reach
of
around
just
without me
one.
getting off.
Divided mind in order to target up to 9 people. And I choose to make it a sustained force, which grants you all a fly speed equal to my telekinesis speed with maneuverability perfect.
Nice. Do we control ourselves or do you control us?
You control yourself. You find I activate the sword, it's pulsing and glowing, and I'm concentrating, and then I spend a spell point, and each of you feels a shell like bubble wrap, invisible bubble wrap, start to slowly creep along you until it's engulfed you, and you're in this invisible in this barely visible shimmering bubble, and you find and he lifts you all up 5 feet into the air, and he lifts himself 5 feet into the air,
So you're good.
and then he says,
I mean, are you
now
fucking-
try to lean forward.
Okay.
I want to move myself down to the ground.
You do so
Okay.
with
I-
perfect
Just like-
maneuverability.
I yeet myself into the hole and allow myself to fall.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna. Oh. Well, I
She's
guess
very
I can
hasty.
go
Well, she's tired of the. I hurry after her. I'm like, oh, hold on, oh, hold on.
Everyone fucking around. Here we go.
That-
I trust you! Nobody's there to see it anymore, but
Yeah, Simon's like, go ahead, do it, and then goes
gonna
down.
move-
As he's
I'm gonna move on the story. I'm gonna move on the story because everyone was talking about going into the hole but not actually doing anything.
I come back up
I
out of
am
the
going
hole.
in the hole.
I pull Alex out of the hole.
no!
I'm in the section
Ivan,
right
what did you
here.
want to
I
do?
got-
Will it take at least 10 minutes?
It will take like 10 seconds.
Go ahead then.
Okay, Ivan was going to get onto the ground. Was going to breathe and just like, and he goes, okay, just like training, Geronimo! As he's chucking skydives down,
Nice.
like paratrooper skydives down.
But actually, we're just falling. And Simon is floating vertically down, but he's not flying Superman style head first, anything like that. He's not, floating like a Mary Poppins or anything. He's sitting cross-legged with a cup of tea, or with the coffee that Alex offered him.
I have fallen a bit in the hole, and I realize it's dark in the hole, and I'm like fucking reach in my bag and pull out my flashlight while I'm falling in the hole.
Yeah, I catch up with, and I catch up with her, and yeah, we're moving now. Keep in mind, my telekinesis speed is not very fast without an additional talent. My telekinesis.
It is 750 feet down.
Oh my
Can I,
god.
like, turn the flying back on and just have gravity be doing it? Until I choose? I'm just
Oh,
gonna...
I see. I mean, you don't have to use a fly speed even though you have it.
Yeah, I'm
So,
just
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not using a
my
flashlight. I'm
flashlight
just
pointed
diving down.
directly down, and as soon as I see anything that even slightly
I
resembles
don't know how
gravity,
falling works in Pathfinder. I know in 5th edition you fall 500 feet per round.
Same thing in Pathfinder.
All right, so you fall 500 feet, and then presumably you would not want to allow yourself to fall 500 more.
Yes. I would like to slow down.
You would have to do your action during the first 500-foot fall.
Yeah.
The first 500 feet.
So you jump into the chasm, you pass your first turn. At the end of the round, everyone that's falling falls 500 feet. Then during the next round, on your initiative, you would start using your fly speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Back into the story, the narrative. As you guys fall for 750 feet.
Oh my gosh.
Before entering into a massive crystal-lined cavern. I want everyone to roll me. You can either do a knowledge of dungeoneering or a perception check, whichever is higher.
Knowledge, dungeoneering, or perception.
Yes.
34. Okay.
So good at
Perception.
32.
Very good rolls.
And then Ivan? Are you going to roll anything?
Perception or knowledge of dungeoneering?
I will roll knowledge of dungeoneering.
Ooh. Hell yeah. It's knowledge. Yeah, if you in your HUD, it's the cluster of skills near the bottom.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
What about knowledge nobility? Some elements on the periodic table are noble.
Can't see with my flashlight.
Ow. Yes, I believe this layer of rock was a king. That one over there, Archduke.
Yes, it's very
rolling?
sediment in its way.
Are you going to roll?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it just sent.
Finally.
20. Okay. With Ivan's dungeoneering of 20, this feels a little out of place. Something about it. It is an enclosed cave. Usually these sort of crystals, aside from like heat and pressure, would require a great deal of like water to create this sort of closed ecosystem. You're not seeing any of that. As Alex and Simon, you both are looking around and your brain begins to map out the shape of the cave. Yeah, there's a lot of massive crystal spires around, but man, this set oddly looks like the back seat. These two look like the front seat. This one crystal spire almost looks like the gear shift. And this is one against the wall look like the steering wheel. Oh my god, it's the
fuck?
This cave is the interior of the car.
What the fuck?
It turned into crystal?
Okay.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What?
I'm just starting to figure out how the fuck all these crystals are here with no water.
As you hear echoing back, as you see each of the tips of the crystals grow an eyeball and look at you.
I take a small sample of quartz for my magical gun.
Fun fact, there's actually there's actually a voice mod on Discord now.
Yeah. All right. Alex, you're the Rhinsley speaker.
For some reason. Rhinsley, why are you a cave?
I love you. As you feel the entire earth begin to tremble
Just from him talking, or is something happening?
It almost feels like the engine revving before suddenly going silent.
Oh, okay there, buddy, maybe. Let's just stay calm.
Encourage him. No, he needs to stop. Come back together. Stop being caught. Come on now.
How did we do this when he turned into meat? I don't remember.
I've been going up to one of the crystals and is going to smack them with a pickaxe.
Hey!
You remember back when he turned into other elements, there was a bit of a waiting period. A metamorphic period, as you will.
Yeah, we might just have to wait this out and make sure he doesn't cause an earthquake. It's okay.
Earthquake!
No earthquake, no earthquake! You're doing great, Rhinsley. Once you're finished being a cave, I will give you an extra big dinner. But you take your time.
Pizza? Turtle.
Yeah, turtle pie and an extra big helping of whatever magic-y stuff you apparently get from me.
Ivan! Don't fly! Ivan! Don't fly!
Ivan looks around and again he is going to strike a crystal.
Stop!
Stop hitting the car!
I move with my telekinetic force around you. I move you 5 feet away from the wall as you swing again.
I swear to God, there's a scratch on the leather when he turns
so
back.
So you hit the open air.
What happens when I do hit a crystal for the first time?
Yeah, you are just aching for trouble, aren't you?
I swear to God, if there's a scratch on the leather when he turns back.
I will pay for repairs.
Oh, that's coming back so fast.
Another sinkhole underneath the entire base.
Ivan, I need you to roll a reflex save.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're gonna get. Oh, what was that? No. I'm getting my shit crossed.
18.
Get Sephiroth by a crystal.
The moment your pickaxe strikes into this massive quartz spire,
I'm on the other wall.
you see this trickle of Rhine's gold begin to dribble down the axe pick. Dribble, that's a good word.
Making its way.
There is almost a second where you try to pull your pickaxe out as it is just stuck in this crystal. As you suddenly react in horror, as almost like, oh God, you've never seen Zammed. Damn. As there's a sudden explosion of these small crystalline particles that go over the pickaxe, down the shaft, and over your arms.
Okay.
Your arms are now cuffed together in a crystalline cocoon.
Fucking idiot! Why would you hit the car?
I didn't know it was the car.
I literally said the cave is the car.
I opened a stream.
I didn't hear you say that.
Well, maybe pay attention.
Well,
as you feel the engine begin to rev again.
Oh no!
Oh, hey, Riley, we don't need to be doing that.
As you see sediment begins to trickle down the hole that you were just in.
Whoa,
Before it gradually calms down.
Ryan, say you just do what you need to do.
Ryan, please don't let me go.
No, shut up. You just do what you need to do, and when you're finished, you'll get big snack.
Ivan, you are able to pull the pickaxe free from the crystal, but your arms are now fused to the pickaxe in a sort of like crystalline restraint.
Ivan, could you please get me out of this?
Nice. I see you're going for a new fashion style.
Ivan, can you please get me out of this?
I like your bracelet.
Simon!
Stop
No,
shouting.
really, it complements your eyes and your complexion very well. Oh, what color is the quartz? I'm imagining turquoise, but
I raised a pickaxe.
I actually don't know why I don't know why I'm imagining turquoise.
I raised a pickaxe and tried to swing at Simon.
Hostile force. I'm hostile. I'm ready to perform a hostile lift. Make a will save.
You know, I maybe wouldn't try to hit the guy granting you the ability of flight right now. Also, I
Fail.
think
I've been rolling like shit, to be fair.
Yeah,
Oh,
fail. So yeah. I lift an unwilling creature with telekinesis.
do it.
Hey,
So
hey!
I'm holding you. I'm concentrating on you now, and I'm holding you. And I move you 10 feet back and 20 feet up into the chasm.
Simon, put me down!
And away from
I'm
any
sorry.
crystals.
Put down the pickaxe, Ivan.
Oh, wait.
I can't! It's infused to my hand!
Well, that's no reason to swing it at my head.
You know, I think that maybe you should stay like that for now. So
Can I attempt, since I'm holding him with his telekinesis, can I attempt to
disarm him?
yeah, or break the cords encasing his hands?
What's the strongest thing your telekinesis can break?
Break? I don't know, but lift.
I mean, you
Right
can
now- Right now I'm
certainly
only in the 625-pound weight class. Large objects like statues. I mean, that's the average weight. It's not like the maximum limit, but like around 600-ish pounds of force.
So yeah, you would need to do like strength checks to break him out.
Whenever I do strength checks, I use my casting ability instead when it comes to telekinesis. But yeah, it's okay. So I'll do a strength, quote unquote, strength check with my charisma. All right, here you go. 17.
No. As you attempt to use your telekinesis to crush the crystal surrounding his arm and his pickaxe, it's like, I wouldn't call it straitjacket, but his arms are basically like manacled onto his pickaxe at the moment, which is also encased in crystal.
It's like he got a plaster cast in his breath.
Yeah, plaster cast.
You can feel where does the quartz end on Ivan? Wrists?
Up to his shoulders.
up to his shoulders. You feel like your arms are being yanked out of their sockets.
Or no, his elbows. That's what I meant.
Her elbows. Okay, so you feel like your forearm is being ripped out of your elbow socket almost. Like you feel an intense amount of force. Simon is trying to break you out of this. He's like,
ow, 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 ow. Okay, stop.
He stops.
Stop.
Okay, that stuff is way more durable than we thought.
I'm sure we'll figure it out when we get out of here later. Let's just not cause any trouble until Rhinsley is finished.
Ivan, you might just have to wait for it to thaw? How long does... Alex, how long does quartz take to thaw? We'll put you by the fireplace, don't worry.
I
We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go over.
We'll make you a warm cup of hot cocoa.
I'm going to go over and just gently start patting one of the crystals. Good, Rhinsley.
Oh, can I do a persuasion on the quartz that's around his arms?
No.
Or like an animal handling?
No.
Okay, I was like, okay, I just wasn't sure. I was like, it's okay, little guy, you can let go, or something like that.
I think I have an idea that's a bit more logical.
We don't do that around here.
That's illegal.
But go ahead, just for this once, I'll let you try.
Well, I have to get out the hole. I'm going to go to the House of Gears because they probably have something that can deal with gemstones.
Okay, bye.
Can you imagine he goes over there. He's like, hey, can you help? And Gunger's like, yeah, sure. Gets a big 10-foot power drill that's for like breaking through foundations and stuff.
Why you gotta ruin my jokes before I tell them?
A jackhammer. Like an industrial jackhammer. Okay, go ahead. No, Ivan, go ahead. Fly, you have the power. You can fly yourself back up there.
I would think to jump. Do I actually fly?
Yeah. You have a fly speed of 25 feet for the next... I mean, we only took 2 rounds to get down here, so, like, you have a fly speed for a good 7 minutes.
Can I get to the top of the hole in that amount of time? Okay.
As you said, it took 2 rounds.
Well, that was to go down. To go up, you said it was 750 feet?
Yeah.
5 feet per round, but you can dash, you can charge, so that would be... And if it's in a straight line, you can go times 4, right? So that's 100.
The answer is yes.
So
it would take
30 rounds.
It would take a minute.
Hey, you have 6 minutes left. Bye.
Okay, yeah. I'll fly up and and I guess I'll fly to the house here.
Just in time as you come on up to see the peons with gun gear, with his little toolkit, his sonic screwdriver, and his welding, or not his welding goggles.
I'm trying to remember the name of the workers who were at the house here besides gun gear.
There was Brother Ladon. There was some nebulous little child there whose name I think everyone kind of forgot on there. It's alright.
What?
Don't remember the kid that Gun Gear accidentally adopted?
Oh, was this before the train thing when I wasn't here on that session?
Maybe? I don't remember, actually.
I don't know about a child, and I remember I was gone for one session that involved gun gear that ended with a giant train robot. And you're also telling me he adopted a child?
Don't worry about it. And then there's also the chick. What's her name? Who I think went back to the East Coast.
Yes, who was the other person?
There was Ladon, his brother.
And the girl.
Yeah,
I think went back to the East Coast.
I don't remember.
I'd always call her on the Justicar and be like, "Hey, some shit went down." She's like the one.
Oh, that was Janine.
Janine, yeah.
Pregnant woman.
Janine wasn't pregnant.
What?
Oh no. Who am I thinking of then?
I think you've got like 3 different characters mixed together. Janine is the secretary for Justice Fist.
Oh, that's right.
What? No, not Janine. It was another lady of the House of Gears, and like.
There was
a lady at the.
She was like the first one I talked to, and she
there was
like.
a girl character who was filling in because Gungear wasn't around.
Like the first Gears burned down, and she was especially working on the Justicar specifically. And...
Yeah, it was her baby.
Yeah, it was her baby.
Oh, that was the daughter.
Yeah,
that was.
Told me to call her every time anything happened to the Justicar.
Oh fuck! Where did I have her name?
If I remember.
You can go to YouTube if you have to.
Yeah, I'm not going.
But maybe not on screen.
I'm gonna keep the story centralized.
Roxanne.
Okay, well.
So Roxanne.
Ah.
So yes, I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, he's gonna see Gungear and he's just like, hey, Gungear, seems like you're busy. Is your brother? Is he currently in the shop?
You're not at the House of Gears. You came to the top of the hole and Gungear was standing there.
Yeah, Gungear is standing.
And he's talking to him. It's okay, I got it organized in my brain. So, Gungear will... Let me see. Okay, there we go. Lano's not there at the moment. He's on vacation.
Do you think you can help me with something?
Well, I can help people out with a lot of things, depending upon what it is.
You don't know anything about jewelry? He's saying this, by the way, his head is on the edge of the hole.
Maybe.
Do you think you can help me with this? As he flies out to show his fucking arms.
Yeah, I can cut those arms off.
No, not cut my arms! Get rid of the crystals on them!
Oh. You know, let's do one problem at a time. Give me a second. Hey, hold on. Can you hold on to... No, you can't. As he attempts to hand off a piece of equipment to you.
What
does he do? Just set it on the pickaxe? Fucking...
No, I imagine he sets it on my hand and then it immediately fucking slides off into the hole.
As you see him set up a little, like, crane, as he begins to lower himself down into the hole, little... Yeah, chitty chitty bang bang.
He will wait there and look at the others. Which one of these was the one who was like the monk?
That was...
Please punch me free.
You had Cassandra, who's an actual pugilist.
Yeah, Cassandra.
You had Enkidu, who was technically a monk by profession, but he was basically nature and stuff like that. And then you had Gecko, who is just a ninja. So they're all technically monks, technically, in their own way.
Monsoon could do a water jet, right?
As he looks at Cassandra, hey, I
hope Ivan knows we can't regenerate limbs.
I want to see how well you're able to punch this. Do you think we can punch this?
I can't believe we're on Ivan's handless arc.
I thought Avalon could regenerate like those axolotls.
Ivan, don't worry about him. He's armless.
Yeah. He's unarmed.
I hate you all.
I'm just patting a crystal and like singing it a lullaby or something.
as you hear the sound of a winch lowering down into the crystal cave, as you look up and see Gungear put on his goggles, which light up like flashlights, as he begins to kind of look around his surrounding. You see him pull up a mercury thermometer, stick it into one of the crystals, and wait a second for pulling it back out. It's like, lowers it back down. As he gets down. Hello! Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Gungear. It's the car.
Hello, car.
Again.
Hello, car. How are you feeling today? Hello? He seems to have been responding to you, Alex.
I'm Alex. I mean, the cave is the car.
Huh.
Oh, that would explain a few things.
Yeah, if you say Alex's name, he'll respond.
As you see him kind of nod now that he notices you, as he pulls out a stethoscope and begins to hold it up to the crystals. Interesting, as he begins to dig through his bag. And let me see here. He pulls out what's the little kneecap testing thing? The orthoscopes?
A reflex hammer?
Yep. As he pulls out a reflex hammer and goes up to the crystal that you're kind of tenderly stroking at the minute, gives it a tap. Interesting. As he goes and he... Yeah?
Assultating the crystals.
As he goes and he begins to kind of tap it where you were stroking with the other end of his hammer. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
I mean, it could be worse.
I don't know what to tell you. I've never had a car turn into a cave.
Well, at least it's not turning into a giant flesh thing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucked up too.
It was.
Well,
I think we just have to wait it out. And not do anything to cause an earthquake.
Yeah, I'm sure this is just your typical car flu, I guess.
do you know how to calm a car that has turned into a cavern so that it doesn't cause any geological events?
2 aspirin and, I don't know, maybe a heating pad? No, an ice pack. Sorry, that's the opposite.
I don't know if when you said that, it blew my mind immediately went to... Did you know when your mouth opens, funny words come out?
I hope the House of Gears is prepared to take responsibility if this Rheingold engine causes a major catastrophic event in the city.
Like a giant sinkhole?
Like an earthquake that brings many buildings down or something like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucked up.
Hey Storm, I have a question.
Not the worst thing we've done.
Huh?
What's that, Alex?
Is the cave... Oh, I have a question. Is the cave like a pretty one-to-one for the interior of the car? Like, you see,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
big crystal and like a windshield, big flat area or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
How big are we? Are we like Tinkerbell sized in here, or smaller, or big? Are we borrowers?
You're basically like Tinkerbell size.
Okay. Can I fly up to like the little dash insert thing where the little crystal screen usually is, and just like land on that part of the console or whatever?
Uh-huh. All right.
Everything. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna put my hand on the screen. Imagine it doesn't like light up or anything, but
It takes every ounce of willpower that Simon has to not realize that he could try to honk the horn right now. He looks up at the giant crystal steering wheel, and he realizes, no, catastrophic geological event. That's not a prank. That's not a trick. That's a disaster.
did we enter?
And yet the horn, it beckons. He turns away from he turns away from the wheel, but he can't keep glancing over his shoulder back at it.
Just biting his knuckle.
You have to roll a will save.
Yeah, I rolled a will save to see if he was going to do it or not.
You see, Alex, the entire interior begins to flash in this prismatic array.
Whoa.
As you see almost like a giant version of the display kind of pop up on the crystal plane. As you see, let me see here. It was previously called Kirin, Yellow Kirin. This was the Earth mode.
Yeah.
As you see a display or an image, almost like a wireframe, or just kind of a cutesy little pixel image of what looks like a unicorn asleep in a geode.
Ooh.
As it almost looks like a loading bar surrounding the geode.
Oh. What's the percentage?
You do not see a percentage on there. It's more like the
the
apple.
amount.
Yeah. It is.
Oh,
Take the amount that it is full, describe it as a percentage.
It's saying it is saying metamorphosis in progress.
It's the spinning wheel of death.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's the apple multicolored spinning wheel.
Yeah,
All right, Alex.
It's doing something, but you don't know what.
Your OS operating system is
That's the polygonal unicorn. Like it might be a Tamagotchi now. I
don't know if you want to take any notes back to the House of Gears for your compatriots.
Oh yeah. As you see Gungear hooking up an EKG machine.
Yeah. Just the lead stuck to crystal. I would like to try to do
Okay.
just pat the screen like, okay, you take your time, Rhinsley, and you'll get lots more treats when you're finished. Just keep it chill, and I'll put a spell point in like when I feed it. Question mark.
Keep it chill. As the AC turns on.
Ah! Oh no!
Blistering cold begins to fill the cavern.
Oh no!
I need each of you to roll a fortitude save.
You fool! You just activated a tornado in this cave. All the hot air and cold air mixing together.
Oh no.
You just turned Fantasy California into the Midwest.
Saving throws. And it's the first. Remember, you can click on your token to get a HUD. You don't have to use your character sheet.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, I don't have one.
Oh. Okay.
Would you say being cold from air conditioning is kind of like a disease?
21 points of cold damage.
Oh,
It peels off my little temporary hit points and just fucking...
Not that chill, not that chill!
no, you just told it chill again! It's gonna turn up the AC!
Oh, I
Down
said
to
not.
71 hit points. Let's go! Let's go! And I'm out of there.
as Gungear deattaches his equipment, as you hear the as he slowly begins to.
I pull him up faster using telekinesis.
And as they arrive, you see me in front of Cassandra just being like, okay, now you need to hit as hard as you can on this.
Are you sure this isn't gonna hurt me?
I'm more worried about the needs and
The three of us surface from the hole about...
Do I have to leave? Did the AC turn off? I didn't want to leave.
No, it is on full blast.
No.
If you want to take 5d6 damage every round.
No, I can't do that for very long. If he's not listening to me, then
I'm serious. I'm serious long enough to break this.
Oh my gosh.
Probably can't, like... Probably wouldn't be engineering to turn off a cave's air conditioning.
Knowledge engine dungeoning.
I will just say you'll probably want to exit this cave.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you want to suffer 5d6 cold damage every round, as Rhinsley pumps up the AC to as high as he can.
I can't believe Alex went into her smoke lemon and immediately went from solid to gas, or solid to gas, then to liquid, then to solid again.
No, my freezing point. No, wait.
As you all leave the cave, just in time to see Cassandra rear back her fist, let out a Bruce Lee scream, and punches right into Ivan's crystal restraints. Even with a nat 20, she lets out a scream as she rears her fist back. You see a spot of blood on the crystal as she looks at her hand, as you see her middle finger is like twisted out of place.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hold on.
Ivan, where's your gun?
I can't shoot my gun right now.
Where's your gun?
It's in my side holster.
Alright, I apologize for this, and I walk up to him and I reach down into Ivan's holster.
I was going to use Cure.
With your hands?
I mean, you could put your turtle on. Somebody else could hold the turtle on her hand.
Oh yeah, I administered the... How about I administer the medical turtle?
Here we go, therapy turtle.
Vladimir kisses it better.
It's like a little snapping turtle bite.
Ivan, I want you to roll for your healing, as you see, as Simon, you grab Vladimir.
Yeah.
As you bring him over to Cassandra, who is just like eyes wide, like, oh my god, are you fucking seeing this?
That's crazy.
As Vladimir glances forward, kind of examines. Then we'll use these two, the 8 and the 4. So whatever extra bonuses you throw in there.
Wait, did it actually roll?
It was rolling the dice, but didn't put it into the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
So 8 plus 4 plus whatever.
18.
Calculate that out. 18.
I didn't even do the animation with dice roll.
As Vladimir's neck extends outwards, clamps onto her dislocated finger and snaps it back into place.
Oh, but it feels okay, actually.
Ah, there we go. 27 healing.
She just stares in absolute, like, adrenaline shock at her hand as Tidewater comes over. It's like, okay, let's go take a seat. Let's go take a seat.
Seriously, you made her punch rock?
I mean, she punches the rocks all the time. Isn't that how you build the strength for karate chopping or whatever?
No?
I punch
Yes,
frozen...
that's exactly how you do it. Absolutely.
I punch frozen beef.
People punch rocks? What the
I
fuck?
can corroborate that. They punch rocks all the time.
I've seen people who practice martial arts. Like, this guy
God.
in this shape holds out his crystal arms.
Oh god. Magic heals, but it doesn't reduce the pain.
But I see them be able to chop, like, a lot of stones stacked on each other.
It's wood! Dude! Just shut up.
No, I've seen it with stone.
Well, clearly not her!
Oh,
Anyway...
why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
I'll put some ice on it. I'll put some ice on it.
Hey,
Okay.
doctor, I already healed it. It's just a shock right now.
Ice will help. Cállate.
I'll go sit down. Oh, that was so much harder than frozen beef.
You want to punch a... You want to go confront a Sun Emperor in full plate mail, but you can't punch a corpse.
I thought I could do it! I thought I could do it!
Leave her alone!
You're not my dad!
I thought she was doing as well.
I can't do it! It's super cool! I can do it!
Leave her alone.
And he will, Ivan will, like, very shyly walk up to Gungear and just be like, can you break this for so often
His eyes go wide.
I mean, I'll need to get a couple of tools, but... roll my dice.
What is your likelihood of me losing my arm?
I mean,
We can-
Boris dip them in the acid and hope that they stone this first.
That's so much worse than I imagined.
I mean, if you want to give me a couple hours, I can see what I can find. I got a couple things I need to get done first.
Simon question.
We might need to lock him in the room, or else more people's hands might end up broken, or other
Simon
things.
question. I am not asking you to try to break this. Can you get me a phone book?
Yeah, we definitely need to lock him in the room. He's going to go on some sort of rampage across the city trying to keep things off.
No, look. What I'm doing is simple. I am just going to look for a jeweler in the phone book and see if they can fix it.
I think you need more heavy machinery than that.
Jewelers work with gemstones.
Yeah, like
Oh.
gemstones that are like the size of a fist maximum.
And this is the size of a fist.
And your
Technically, it's bigger.
arm, and your other arm, and your other fist, and also
Ivan, if you give me a couple seconds, give me a couple of hours, I can dig out my diamond saw and we can see what we can do. Alright?
Are you capable of waiting a couple of hours?
I just can't really fly with this on.
Where do you need to fly in the next couple of hours?
I don't know, maybe the Pizza Brothers have to fly some advertisement around?
Well, they can fucking wait.
Look, if pilot leads to all infuriations while in.
Well, too bad. You'll have to wait a couple of hours.
What about a grounded pilot?
That is heresy. You never speak of that.
Ugh. I'm just sitting on the edge of the hole.
If you just unlock the new mode in mind, so you notice fall.
Kinda. Jesus Christ, the reds and blues now outside. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn on the police scanner after we're done today. But, let me check my notes. As you did mention a couple of things previous session. Possible places to visit to get some info. Actually, I also need to check with Nevo. What were you doing?
Yes.
While these all were down in the hole.
Well, I was gonna do what I was saying in my iMessage about buying a certain something.
Oh, that's
shopping.
right. Let me... I keep grabbing the remotes. I'll do this. Need to refresh me brain because it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay, mustache. Oh, okay. As you head out into the streets, for this location, let's see what you can find. Roll me a knowledge of local, or actually, you can either do a knowledge of local or diplomacy to gather info to see how well you pulled this off, Morty.
What's on there?
Oh, good. The backup matters.
Knowledge local. Knowledge local, or what else?
Or a diplomacy to gather information.
I think I have more stuff in there.
21. Okay. As you go, or you are eventually pointed towards the theater district, where they actually make, like, movies and stuff like that. Little...
Nice.
Little, not quite... Actually, no, they would also have that down during that time. As you begin to make your way down through, like, the movie studio lots, as you pass by these little warehouse sets, where you see directors filming in these big open air, or sort of open skylight sound studios. You see one of them that is doing this sort of romance movie set in the medieval period. You see... Let me see here. You see a comedy being filmed with noted... Actually, you're going to need to roll a knowledge of local on this to see who these two buffoons are.
Alright.
A 10. You don't exactly know who they are. You see a rounder man in a very blue outfit and sort of a thinner guy in a red uniform. But they appear to be doing some sort of slapstick vaudevillian act. You see what looks like they are getting started doing a live-action adaptation of Dragonheart Hospital.
Oh god.
As you come across a string of little shops, sort of like a little You find one of them that's like a little candy store. One of them's a great place to grab lunch for the actors. Is you find a closed-up building, not super big, but based upon what you're seeing, it could potentially fit what you need it to.
Excellent. I guess I'll try to find someone who could, like, deal with business transactions of said area.
Okay. Typically that would be held at the in business finance building. As you kind of take note of its address, as you begin to make your way down to the central office of... Oh god, my brain is fritzing out already. It's the business office, basically. It's the lease and property management. As you run across a... Let me see, which vigil are we going to make for this? It is a little brown kobold wearing a giant pair of glasses. As you kind of walk on up to this and you're like, oh, hello, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I would like to purchase this location, and he'll drop down the, empty lot location.
Oh, hold on, let me grab my ledgers. As you see him kind of duck down beneath the desk, as you see books go flying over the desk as he goes rummaging through, and for a while comes on back up. Oh, yes, lot number 72 is available.
Excellent.
Let me see here. It looks like we have it on price for about 5,000.
Let's see, what's my money at right now? Oh, what tab is money on? I forget.
As Nevo is like rummaging through his pockets and his wallet. Where's my money? Got the money. The money is mine.
No, I said that.
Actor.
Oh.
Nevo. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's always when I get about to start leaping into your character sheet. How much do you get?
So it's 500 and what? Like gold?
Should be bucks. And it was 5,000. You should have gotten... Did you add on the money from the last adventure?
I think so. I don't remember what the total was, if I'm being honest.
I'm actually trying to remember. It was 20,000, wasn't it? Like all together.
I think somewhere around there.
Let me check the notes.
I'm going through the Giga Chat to find. Into thin air, fatal thrust, blasts, saves, rolls, attacks, illusion, attacks, static blast, mass healing, level up reports. Okay, that's good. That's where I want to be. Grave King. Okay. I have listed 62,000 as a number here. Was it in Discord instead?
I don't think I listed it down. We gotta keep track of their money.
I mean, I have what I currently have.
Did you spend it on anything?
Nope.
And do you have a couple thousand?
I have the 12,967.
Well, if that's the case, I should have plenty then. Because
Yeah,
I haven't been spending any money.
13,400.
I think we each got about like. Oh,
Yeah, I think it was
9,000?
I think it was $62,000 gold, like dollars, all together, and then that was split 5 ways, right? Was that right? Was that what it was?
I think so.
If that's what it is, then that's what we're gonna go
Yeah,
with.
we each got 12,400.
So remember to keep track of your money, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know what the fuck to purchase. Maybe you can help me with that.
So, do you put down the money?
Yeah.
Did you make sure to put it down on your sheet, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Now
don't
that's
forget, we also have $4,000 worth of molten gold to sell. I don't know who's gonna buy $4,000 worth of molten gold. But
we need to get that bent so he can find somebody.
okay.
All right. As you slap down the cash proudly in front of this kobold, poof. As like the niffler, he begins to kind of paw at it and like bring it back behind the desk. All right, we have the lease, we have the property management. I'm gonna need you to sign here. I'm gonna need you to sign here.
Okay.
Initial right here.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
All right. Did you sign here?
Yes.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Oh.
That's where I
all
sign.
over again.
That's where I sign. As it scribbles out your name. All right. As he makes you sign like 50 pages before finally bringing out a giant stamp. Ka-chunk! All right, sir. You're now the proud owner of the building.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go back and actually check out the actual, like, spacing of it myself.
Okay. It is, let me see here, classic size for movie theaters. Oh, ow! I'm looking at the size of the Armor Theater here in Kansas City. Why can I not... Oh, there's my mouse. Ooh, I do like this little tune. No, I do not want to go see Snow White. Oh, it doesn't get the size. Gave me just poorly made movie vibes.
Huh?
Gave me just poorly made movie vibes.
What are you talking about?
The Snow White movie.
Oh, no. I meant the music that you said. Nice little ditty.
Oh. We'll go in between this. This theater, at its current size, looks like it could house about 150 people.
Alright.
It's not super big, but enough to draw a respectable crowd and start earning some money off it.
Nice. Alright, Dee Dee. Our adventure of becoming serious begins now.
That's right, Revo!
Gotta get a different voice box for him.
Glorious! That's right, Nevo. That's right, Nevo. Crap battle.
Crab battle.
Smoke battle.
Alright, I'll start to make my way back with the... I assume, like, I have, like, a deed or something, like a proof of, like...
I'm already a zombie.
Or something, like, of that nature.
Of a what nature?
Like a deed, like a ownership of said area.
Those were
okay.
Some of the papers handed off to you, so make sure you add that into your character sheet. Property deed to theater, 150 capacity. I'm going in the middle here because it says the average theater, in 1920s had seating from as small as 18 up to 2,500.
You said 150?
Yes. And make sure you pulled the 5,000 from your money account. Next up, this new thing called a debit card.
I mean, they have chat. Did they have chat? What
they
financial transactions.
They had checks. God knows Sherlock had checks.
Yeah.
Blow your minds with the fucking conveyor belts.
I mean, yeah, check was essentially back in the day just for IOU.
I mean, to be fair, checks nowadays are an IOU.
Yep.
Alright, I'll start to work my way back to Justice Fist then.
Alright. Here's
the
question.
firehouse.
Do you guys want to go a little later?
Oh, and do a bit of the...
Do possibly a bit of the Cuddle Club that you were thinking about investigating for leads.
It's pretty late.
Alright.
Alright, I don't want to push our college student.
Alright. Then that is where we will call it for tonight, with a shorter session, with Rhinsley buried in the bowels of the earth, metamorphosizing into his next form. Nevo, the proud owner of a theater.
Next
well done, connoisseur.